So let's face it, everyone's on the ranked grind this season in order to get close to Unreal. Now I'm only Plat 3, but the game has been out for only a day. Obviously we only need to be in Platinum rank for all the tournaments, but in today's video I'm going to show you guys the best hiding spots currently that you can use in rank to help gain rank and get to that Unreal rank as quick as possible. If you guys do find this video helpful, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Fortnite tips and tricks content. Let's get straight on into today's video. Okay, so our very first hiding spot is going to be in the central part of the map, which again is going to be good because eventually the storm is going to push you out of our POI, but where it's in the center here, you're going to be able to stay in this hiding spot for as long as possible, and it's going to be in Ruined Reels. Now what you guys want to do is make sure when you're gliding down you can identify the building in which you're going to hide in easily, and it is this one right here, or should I say underneath it, because as you guys can see there is the generic big Colosseum, and with this being quite a contested landing spot, it's quite a good idea. Literally you have to come around, you have to fly around past the Colosseum. There's always this small little tree on our left and below us there, and then you walk through this wall right here. You can replace the wall using the mats which you've already got, or you can leave it broken if you wish. I prefer to replace it. Then what you can do is you can either hide up here, or you can go and sneak all the way down here and sit in the very bottom. Now I've run out of mats, so I can sit down here, or like I say again, you can slide down in here. And once you're in the very bottom here, you're pretty much safe, and again you can just camp here and it's very unlikely which you will be found. People will walk around outside, but again you can just chill in here and no one is going to find you. That's going to be spot number 1. Okay, so now we move on to spot number 2, which again is going to be pretty central on the map, near enough to Ruined Reels, and again pretty central, so you're most likely going to pull that first zone. Now again, it is going to be this house and windmill combination. As you guys can see, if you zoom in on the map, it's right there. Again, I've pinged that. Feel free to pause if you need to get a close up. Now you might be contested by 1 or 2 players originally landing this drop spot, but that's completely fine. The building you need to make sure you claim is the windmill here. Now it looks like we are going to be flat out contested at the windmill. Okay, he's dipped away and this is perfect. Now what you can do is, yes, you can loot up the guns. I would recommend looting up and getting everything. So like you guys can see, there you go. We're going to have guaranteed shield again in the bottom here, so we're not going to be taking a fight full on white HP. And then what you want to do is you want to run all the way up again, continuing to break all these slurp barrels, just so you guys get as much health as you can, or you can leave it all unlooted if you choose to and sit in the top with no gun. But when we get up to the top right here, the important thing is going to be this bit right above us, because as you guys can see there's fighting in the building next to me. But if we break up here into the roof, and then what we can do is we can break the roof here, and then we break our floor and we just replace that in wood, and then there you go. We can just sit in here and no one really is going to find us. It's highly unlikely. Let's just sit and try out our test. Then if someone does rush us, perfect, we can put that there. We can go and drop our guns back here and we can remain set up. So again, and then no one is going to come up here again, and you can just chill in the roof. And again, this is a perfect hiding spot for ranked at the moment. Okay, so now the third hiding spot location which you guys can go to in order to try and camp in order to get your way to Unreal. And I also want to put preference on the fact that there's nothing wrong with camping in order to get Unreal. This is the game, this is the way Epic have it. And for those of you guys that would like to play it safe and camp to try and get your extra ranking progress, nothing against you guys whatsoever. GG's if you manage to pull it off successfully. Now again, I'm actually quite unlucky in the fact the train is literally pulling right in past where I'm dropping right in this game. But basically what you want to do is land here, and now I might have to just be careful, make sure I'm not getting contested off drop. Let's try and kill this kid before he lands. There you go. But then basically you break the floor here, and what this does, it creates a gap underneath the floorboards, as you guys can see. Now if you build above your head, what you guys can actually do is crouch walk and walk all the way until the end of this portion here, and then you guys can literally just sit in the end under here, and again your player will completely crouch like this and no one will know you're under here. And again, even if they break under that bit, they're pretty much not going to see you guys all the way down here in the corner. So again, just to be clear, this location is just left of Classy Courts, where this sort of building complex is here. You again just want to break through the floor, and you can do this anywhere along the floor, and therefore you can camp underneath. Now let's get into the fourth and final hiding spot of today's video. Okay, so the fourth and final hiding spot location which I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be a spot in this tunnel. Now I also want to take this opportunity to make sure you guys have smashed that like button and have smashed that subscribe button to help me towards my goal of 6,000 subscribers very, very soon. We're going quite fast at the moment, and I know you guys are enjoying these Fortnite videos, so keep the support coming. Now, like I say, you're going to drop at the tunnel here in the southwest corner of the map, just left of Fencing Fields and down from Pleasant Piazza, or Plaza, whatever it's called. And then what you want to do is sprint down the tunnel. Now, when you reach this door, which again is only on the left-hand side if you're coming from the south side, and if you're coming from the north side, again, that's on the right. And then you want to come through here Obviously, you can try and loot up. I mean, there might be the chance for a ledge chest. That's just extremely lucky. And then you want to come through this door as well. Then when you come through both of these doors, again, this is all you got to do. So you got to land, then you got to come through one door and then through the second door. And I'd recommend closing these doors. You can leave it unlooted so people don't think you're already in it, which is a good play. But for me, obviously, I'm just going to loot up because I would like some guns. What did we pull there? Okay, the best shotgun in the game. Certainly take that. And then you want to run through here, and again, there's only one way into here and one way out. So that is there and there. And then what you can do is you can climb up on the rubble up here, and you can sit right in the corner. Now, again, there tends to be one side which works better, which is going to be that side, but you guys can camp, maybe if you're a duo, one side each. But again, if you run right up in the corner up here, you guys can sit right in the corner here, and then as you guys can see, you've got a clear FOV over anyone that comes in. So again, anyone that comes in, they can come through this door or they can come through this way. If they come through this door, you can pump them immediately the second they come through the door. And if they come through here, well, they're most likely not going to spot you there in the corner, so you can get a free beam on them before you already engage in the fight. But again, they've got to come all the way through here. You might get contested this drop, as you guys can see. We can try and win this fight, but it's very unlikely with our loot. With our guns. But yeah, that's pretty much okay. Well, there's a clinger bomb, but again, he had no idea we was there if we sat in the rubble. But that's pretty much all we have for today's video. If this video has helped you out, please make sure you smash that like button, drop the sub down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out from me.